In this video, we're going to talk about consolidation of the party system in Canada. If we recall, after the 1997 election, Jean Chrétien's Liberals won a huge majority government for the second time in a row. This prompted those parties on the right to try and unite and become a more viable electoral opposition nationally. And what happened was the Progressive Conservative Party tried to merge with the Reform Party to form a new party called the Canadian Alliance Party. And the idea was that this would be a nationally represented party that could challenge the Liberals and that the Conservatives wouldn't be splitting the votes with each other. However, some progressive Conservative members refused. They decided not to go along with the vote. And so there was still a fragmented parliament with those extra parties on the right. The new Canadian Alliance Party elected a leader, Stockwell Day, who wasn't really that effective as a leader. In his introductory press conference, the very first time the party introduced him to the press as their leader, he showed up on a jet ski and a wetsuit, and that didn't go over well. That created sort of negative headlines that stuck with him for forever. And the party wasn't that successful. In the 2000 election, the first election for the Canadian Alliance, they did win official opposition, but it was another majority government for Jean Chrétien and the Liberals. So 3 consecutive elections in a row. However, there was still a strong Bloc Québécois party, still a few members of the Progressive Conservative Party. So we are very much in that multi-party system, multi-party parliamentary environment. So those on the right said, let's try again. And Stephen Harper, who had been out of office for some time and sort of working behind the scenes to try and start that movement up again. Can we reunite the parties on the right to become a more viable electoral opposition? And this time it worked. The Progressive Conservative Party, who was led by Peter MacKay, and the Canadian Alliance Party formed to join what was called the Conservative Party of Canada. So the old PC party stopped existing. And now the right was unified behind a single party that could challenge the Liberals. And they did. Stephen Harper won minority governments in 2006 and 2008, and then a majority government in 2011. So their plan worked, and then Parliament returned to more or less a 2-party plus system. However, in 2015 and 2019, Justin Trudeau was elected as Prime Minister. We started to see some more fragmentation in Parliament with the Green Party having representation. We also saw the Conservative Party start to split again. A fraction, a small segment of the Conservative Party broke off, becoming the People's Party of Canada, which was a much more nationalistic party. And then there was also a Western Canada branch that split off to form the Wexit Party, who later became the Maverick Party. And it's remained to be seen whether these parties will actually be electorally viable. It's unlikely, but very much an era in Canadian politics where the party system is in flux.